It's your Buzz Girl. This is Dee standing here with me in beautiful Virginia Beach. We're right here in the ocean front. Behind us, you see the waves coming in, and we're watching the sunset here with Up in the Mix. Up in the Mix, we know you as Dee, but I want you to tell everybody out here in our purple world, what's your real name?
Alright, real name is Devon. Spelled a little differently, a little odd, but everybody calls me D. Not really like a nickname or anything like that. It's just something that kind of flowed. It's only one letter, so you really can't forget that. So everybody, anytime you see me in the streets or in the nightlife or doing these events or whatnot, everybody just refer to me as D. So I kind of took that and I just ran with it. So
ran with that. And you went Up in the Mix. You are the man behind the lens.
Yep.
And we want to get to know a little insight on that. Up in the Mix. What is Up in the Mix actually?
Up in the Mix, it's kind of, I stumbled upon Up in the Mix. You know, I was the type that I always like to go out. I'm real social. I guess you can call me a socialite. And I enjoy events and nightlife, just different things that's going on. And you know, I had the vision back in about 2007 that I wanted to start up like another movement in terms of just letting people know, you know, what's going on, where you need to be at, who's going to be there, and how it looks. So it took me a while to come up with a name, but I stumbled upon Up in the Mix, and I was like, you know what, I really wanted it. Fortunately, somebody took the .com.
Okay.
So I said, you know what, I really want this name. Let me go ahead and get the .net. And I just took off and I just ran with it there.
So upinthemix.net, and that's where everyone can go and find their pictures. If you see this gentleman here, and you probably won't see his face, you're gonna see his camera all up in your face. Just smile pretty and know that you will be seen and you will be buzzed, as I say, Buzz Girl. You will be doing that on upinthemix.net. So make sure you go hit that out. But let me get a little bit more about you and who you are. Up in the Mix started when?
2007. Started the first of 2007, right in January. The concept actually started in about 2006. I just didn't have all the right pieces to put together. I wasn't quite ready for it yet. But I figured, you know, with the new year coming around that year, I said, you know what, let me go ahead and just start it. I have nothing to lose, and let me go ahead and try it out. So the worst I could do is fail.
So you went out on faith, and you went out on your driving ambition. Y'all better Google them and get with them. We was just in a video with them, RoyalPurp.com. So we want to make sure that we give our plugs to what plugs is due. Perks what perks is due. That's what I call it. But Up in the Mix, that's really awesome. I'm glad that you're doing that. What are you doing now as you see giving back to our community right here? Are you based in Virginia?
Hey, I'm actually based out of Virginia. Now we do events and we cover things all up and down the East Coast. But as far as just giving back and whatnot, I actually attended Hampton University. It's my alma mater, and as far as just reaching out, yeah, the real HU. As far as reaching out, I was heavily involved with doing a lot of Greek events and stuff like that. So I partnered up with a lot of the fraternities and sororities at Hampton University and to just do different community outreach programs. One of which was Operation Smile. It kind of coincides with what Up in the Mix does as far as, you know, children with cleft lips overseas and whatnot. And we also took part of this new outreach for children in third world countries as far as collecting bottle caps for them so they can use them as toys and stuff like that. So I kind of used the powers of the website and the social side for a good cause and to, you know, collect things and gather things and raise money for these different organizations. So,
that sounds really purple of you. We like that. That's thinking outside of the box. That's unique and remarkable. And when we go to the site, upinthemix.net, is that something we can see, we can click on and find out about?
Definitely, there's different information. It's not just, everybody just thinks it's just one facet to Up in the Mix, and that's just parties. But it's really a lot more than that. Anything you can think of in terms of just outreach stuff, events, parties, nightlife, concerts. I can go on for days, but there's so many different aspects of Up in the Mix. I can't just sit here and describe all of them. You just definitely got to just log on, check out the website whenever you get a chance, and just see exactly what we're about.
Okay. Now you say we, so it's more than one person on the team of Up in the Mix.
Definitely.
Who are we missing today?
We have a bunch of different photographers now. It started with myself as a one-man operation, and over the years it has grown. So we're probably about maybe like 5 or 6 people in terms of just different people that help out with the photography, the editing, the website, so a bunch of different folks.
Yeah, anybody you want to plug so we can go ahead and perp them out?
Definitely, we can definitely perp them out. Big thanks to my first founding photographer, Laura. You can check her out at lauratabor.com. I believe she has that up now.
lauratabor.com.
Second partner in hand is going to be, actually they're a dual combination. It'll be Brian Summers and Thomas Wilson. And they have their own entities, thewallmag.com and adaptivephotography.com as well. So you want to check those websites out as well. Those are some other contributing photographers to Up in the Mix. And another one of my former co-workers right now is actually Charles Coleman. So you can check him out as well. He doesn't have a website or anything like that. We're working on that. But he's also one of our photographers that helps out with a lot of the events and just overall activities with Up in the Mix. So.
It sounds like you got a really strong team behind you, and you guys really have been doing your thing. Royal Purp recognizes that, and we want to thank you for coming out to us and talking to us about that.